I almost died this past weekend because I'm disabled. So there's that. But it's my birthday, and I have to tell you guys, it has been a journey. First off, I almost died this past weekend because I'm disabled. So there's that. But it's like, well, if you're disabled, you understand. But 2 nights ago, I believe, Saturday night, 3 nights ago, whatever, Saturday night at around 11 p.m., I was gonna go to bed because I was trying to get ready for my first birthday party in 3 years. And the fire alarms in my apartment started going off, right? So I was like, oh, it might be a drill. About 2-3 minutes passed, and I was like, okay, not a drill. So I have to get in my wheelchair. I have an emergency bag packed at all times. I am a little flustered, but it is what it is. Like, when shit hits the fan, I'm pretty like, let's just get it done. Let's just figure it out. And so it's hard for me to open my door and stuff, but the adrenaline is pumped. So I'm literally dragging my emergency bag because I'm too weak to pick it up, steering my wheelchair to get out the door, down the hall to the staircase, right? The stairwell. Now, about a year ago in August, I emailed my city council member, I think, like my local legislator, and congressman, I don't know why I said legislator, my local congressman, and the governor's office, and my leasing office. I just hit up everybody because I was really worried about wildfires, right? Because like, it's Southern California. This is coming off of January 2025. Like, I'm freaking scared. So I'm trying to like not blame myself because like that doesn't help. But yes, I should have rented an apartment downstairs. At the time, there wasn't, like, the availability was sparse. This apartment was way more accessible for me. And I was in a rush because I was literally bouncing from Airbnb to Airbnb, and my money it was just a whole mess. So that was my fault. That's my responsibility. I should have gotten an apartment that was on the ground floor, but I got it on the second floor, which is right next to the pool and outdoor area. Yeah, so anyway, I contacted all, like, the fire chief, whatever. I contacted all the people. The only person who gave me like substantive response was my local council member. And he was like, I emailed the fire chief and we're gonna figure it out. But the only thing is, like, actually right before he emailed me back, I got in touch with the, like, fire safety department of, like, the city of Orange that I'm in, and they were like, we don't keep a list of, like, bedbound people, because at the time I couldn't even get into my chair. They're like, we don't keep a list of bedbound people. And I was like, that's crazy. For, like, to be in Southern California and the area I'm in, there's a lot of elderly people. So I'm like, for you all to not keep a list of bedbound disabled people is, like, actually wild. But I was like, okay, so I need to come up with a plan then to, like, y'all need to help me figure out how the fuck I'm gonna be safe, right? So the city council member contacted me. He's like, I'll hit up the fire chief. In the meantime, I think that one of the things that we can do is put your name on a list, which somebody said didn't exist, but he was like, yeah, we should do that. And then he said, I don't know what else to say yet, but we'll help you, which I was pleased about, right? Because at least I have a partner in trying to come up with a safety plan. For me, to avoid chaos, I just need a plan, like where to go, who should I call when an emergency happens, which neighbors are going to help me. Like, that's the thing, right? And so like a few months later, I believe the fire marshal comes out to inspect the apartment, and I wasn't here because I was at an appointment, and they never called me to, like, actually set it up, but they just came. And he was like, I'm pretty sure because I don't have a record of the phone call, obviously, like I didn't record it. He was like, and my brother corroborated this information, that go to the stairwell, because it's, you know, there's the fireproof doors or whatever, like it keeps smoke out, right, up to a certain amount of time. He was like, go to the stairwell, wait, and we will make sure to note that somebody will come get you, right? And then the leasing office also said, we'll have our security guard come check on you. Not that the security guard can really do much, but like, we'll make sure that you're out, right? And so fast forward to 3 nights ago, I go to the stairwell. Everyone's evacuating already. All of the people, all the residents are coming down. They all look at me, and pass me like I am part of the wall. I think two girls acknowledged me. I was on the phone with 911 also, and I mean, we hung up really quick, but I was like, hey, I'm in the stairwell. Like, can you guys come get me when you get here? They're like, yeah, well, like, they'll be here and whatever. And yes. And then I hung up, right? They hung up. People kept passing me. People kept passing me. People kept passing me. And I was just like, okay. I wasn't crying yet, but I was like internally freaking out a bit, and was getting like more and more heartbroken, because I was like, damn, like, because I was in the stairwell, like people had to walk around me, and I felt bad because it was hard for me to like get out of the way, but like they had to walk around me to get down, and no one. There's 2 girls, actually, like I said, I heard the fire truck approach probably like 2 minutes into me being in the stairwell. And I told the girls, hey, I can hear them. Can you just tell them, like, hey, I'm up here. Can you come get me, right? And they were like, yeah. So those are the only 2 girls that acknowledged me, 2 young girls. No one else said anything. They literally looked me in the eye, didn't even ask if I was okay or if they could help bring my back, like, to stay. I don't know. They just, everyone left with their pets. Everyone left. And so minutes pass. It's about 10 minutes now, and everyone's gone. I'm in the stairwell. The security guard comes up like during that time and is like, oh, I don't know what to do. And I was like, can you just go tell the fire department, please? Because like 6 minutes ago, these girls went down. And he was like, okay, yeah. So 10 minutes had passed, and there's this last person who came in, brown skin gal, black girl came in with her cat, and she immediately looked at me and was like, are you okay? And she was like, no. Why are you here? Get on my back. She literally was like, get on my back. I am not leaving you here to die. I don't give a fuck if my back breaks. Because I was like, no, you're gonna get injured. Like, and I can't clasp my legs around somebody's waist because my legs don't really work. And she was like, I don't give a fuck. I am not leaving you here. I'll put the cat down. I'll come back for the cat. Get on my back. We're going. And she literally sat on my wheelchair and was like, come on, get down. And I started crying because she was the only person to see my humanity in that moment. She's like, if I'm not going to carry you, like, I will like stay, I will wait with you. And she waited. And I was just like, overwhelmed by like her being the only person to see my humanity. And I've cried over this like for days now, and I'm like surprised I'm not crying now, because it was just like I really thought I was gonna be toast. So anyway, the security guard comes back up after minutes of being downstairs, and he was like, fire department said like they can't, like they only have 1 truck. So, and I was like, what does that mean? You have 1 truck? Like, you guys have been here for like 10 going on 15 minutes. Like, no one even came up to check on me. No one called me from like no one came up to check on me. There was no intercom. There was nothing. There was no communication with me at all. And the security guard was like, hey, fuck it, let's take the elevator. Like, and I was like, well, the fire door closed over it. Like, I'm kind of scared, like the fire door. He's like, let me go check it. So I think he went to open the fire door, see the elevator, and I think he went up and down, came back and was like, it's working, let's go. and the girl came with me, he came with me, we went down the elevator. I know that's not what you're supposed to do, but I literally I didn't want her to carry me down 3, like, I'm on the 2nd floor, so there's only 2 floors, but there's like, it was like kind of winding stairs, and I was so scared of her like injuring herself, and my wheelchair is big as fuck, and I just didn't know what else to do. And so the girl was like, fuck it, let's just go. And yeah, so luckily we got downstairs. It was only 1 floor. We got down, and we were outside for like another, I don't know, five minutes, and she stayed with me, and the fire department never checked on me at all. She came back and she was like, oh, they said it's all clear now, and you can go back up. And I just like sobbed and thanked her, and she's amazing, and her girlfriend's amazing, and her cat's amazing, and they made me like vegan banana bread for my birthday, and I love them. They're like my best friends now. But it was, I sobbed so much from the dehumanization I felt, not only from the fire department not checking on me. And I'm sorry guys if this is like I shouldn't have expected it. I don't know if I shouldn't have expected it, but like, because we set up this plan months ago, and like because I called 911, I did everything that I was supposed to do. I like assumed that because they were there for so long already, I heard them come very like soon after I got into the stairwell. I really thought that someone would at least come and check on me, and they just didn't. And even if it wasn't a real fire, because I still don't know if it was or not, even if it wasn't, like, I feel like disabled people should be evacuated and treated as seriously as any other person. Like, treat it like it's a real fire. Like get me out. You should care. And then like for all the neighbors who just passed me, it was so like dehumanizing to see people if look at me and not care. To physically brush my chair, and just it's not something I will forget. And there were a lot of people who could have helped me, or just, I don't know, it was just so wild. And this is of course not the first time I've experienced like anything dehumanized. I'm so used to being treated like shit because I'm a Black disabled person, but just to like be in such a disastrous situation and to just like have everyone fail me except the one Black person, the one other Black person, was just like, I told my friend Marisa this, and she was like, we are the safety plan. Like, so yeah, now I have my neighbors who will help me during an emergency. And I don't know, I can't afford an evacuation chair, and I can't afford to move downstairs because there's like a $1,500 fee or something. I don't know guys, it's just, at least an evacu chair or something, or a sled would be really helpful if the city would provide it, or actually fucking showing up and like helping me. I don't know guys, it was just, I really thought I was gonna die alone in a stairwell. Like, I thought I was gonna die the day before my birthday, or 2 days before my birthday, in a stairwell by myself. I called my parents like, can you just stay on the phone with me so like I don't die alone? And I'm sorry if that's dramatic, but like, it's Southern California, it's a fire. It was like, had already been like 10 minutes. I was heightened emotions. But yeah guys, so that's the crazy story. I'm glad to be alive. Sorry, my hair is crazy. And yeah, shout out to disabled people, and shout out to life, and thank you for everyone who's wishing me a happy birthday. I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye.